Now, this is what's been done so far. As you can see, I sort of work in a lean workspace sometimes. This is because sometimes I listen to YouTube videos while I'm making this or chatting with friends. And let's just go back and let me get a pen to use as a pointer. What I've done now is basically taken the Z8 chip and the EEPROM chip and actually added it to a ZIF socket. And then I bust the ZIF socket over to an HM 6264 8K RAM, and this is an 8K EEPROM. In addition, I added basically output device control. We can see the output device, and this will go to a latch that's going to be used as a memory register and as a system register. Also an I/O port, control latches for interrupts or anything else. And this is the halt. So basically the on/off and the reset for future development. Another thing I did was with the Z8, I made a data bus. So I made a data plug port that goes to this display, so you can see what's on here. And the reason I made it this way is because I can add you can add other devices to this in the future. Now, to do the memory, I used a 74138 like I did with the device control, but this time the memory, the 74138 goes by the address lines A14, A15, A14, A13, and then memory quest. So what happens, the memory quest is low, so I tied two of the lines on the 738 together, and then I just hooked one to power. So when there's a memory quest, this is active, and then either this line is active, which is when it's a lower 8K memory for the EEPROM, or this one is for the upper 8K memory. And this is the same principle used when I did this. Now, if you look, you'll see that there's a little chip underneath it. It says 74130, but what I did was I hooked an 8-bit LED display so that I could see what the results are. And what I did, so this is going to be basically 6 through 0, and then you hook a ground line like this. And the reason for doing this is because it's a nice thing to have to see what the data is. And you can see there's the address line. Let me just tease this back a little bit so you can see it, and tease this back a little bit so you can see it. Let's see just a little bit more. There you go. Now you can see it. And also what happens, I'll modify this so you can also see the data lines too, like this and stuff. And what happens is this is the first step to getting ready to test. So basically, the first test is going to be to do a blink test, to blink this LED, and basically have it output to a device. This is